Well, we got a little bit of an early start. I normally come on at 7, but we got a lot of work to do, so we'll come on a little earlier and I'll go as long as I can deal with it and as long as you guys want to see this stuff. So anyway, I gotta clean me a spot off here. If you watched today at John's, we molded the turtle deck. And it dried rather quickly because I didn't saturate it. I just used Windex, and I left it in the car at about 300 degrees in there, so it's dry. And we're going to trim it and add the bulkheads to it and weigh it. I got some carbon fiber here, my 2/10 carbon fiber instead of that half-ounce stuff. And I think all this stuff, all these parts are going to be much lighter than I originally had thought it was going to be, which is very good. I think I was figuring the top mold at 3 ounces and half that weight. So that's a good thing. Let me get this out of the way. We'll fit this in a minute. So I have one more piece. I only have one more piece to build. Theoretically, it could go together right now, but I have one more piece to build, and we'll have all the parts for it. And that's the back half of the bottom. And we'll get to that this weekend. I see that, well, nobody's watching, so we'll just have to go and do our thing. I need to get this moved out of the way. It's not like that I'm a big draw or anything. I need to mark where the right here. F7, F6 is right there. So let me get a pen, or pencil, or a crayon, or something. There's a pencil. We got 2 and 1. That's good. So that's good. We're going to have plenty of room for a pilot. So I could do a detailed cockpit. That's a good thing. Of course, I don't want to get too crazy. This thing's already going to be 1,000 pounds. But I need to get this mold cleared off and get the carbon veil put under the slits that I made in the front, and we'll get it sanded. And then we'll start trimming it up and get it fitted to the fuselage. I'm real happy with it. It came out real good. With us diddling around, you wouldn't think that it would, but it did. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh, we're stuck with tape. I get her untaped here. Get the saran wrap off of this. I don't need that anymore. Okay. Let's get the carbon on the inside of this these splits here, and then I can put it back on the buck. We'll get these on. I can put it back on the buck and sand it. I stopped off. I got some parchment paper. We're going to test this because I was impressed with what John had. My my original wax paper wasn't worth a darn. There we go. Okay. Let me move this plan off the table. We don't need no stinking plan. Get the parchment paper on it. Got a couple little spots I can sand out. Like right here, where the seam didn't line up perfect. You guys know how much I like perfect. So let's see if this parchment paper is as good as John's was. Feels the same. I just know it was a catastrophe when I glued that to the glass like an idiot. Well, I must have this backwards. It don't want to play right. Try it like that. Not really good, but whatever. Okay, and I'm going to have to trim this bottom edge up, and I don't have a helper here. So how would I do it? Well, I got an idea for that, and I'll show you when as soon as I get this carbon put out. There's enough carbon here to carbon a whole airplane. I quit using this stuff. I don't know why. I just bought a lot of it. When I buy something, I buy more than I need, figuring that won't be able to get it because everything we do, anything that works, they quit making or becomes too expensive. So that should be plenty for what I need. Let's see when I got this. Yeah, that's me. Let's look at the packing slip. Let's see how long I've had this. That'll let me know how long I've been here. I know I got 5,000 left, and then I can leave. (2018). So I've been here since 17. It's a long time. Okay. Need 3 pieces. What this does is just strengthen up the joint. You know, there's a thread on Arreste's airplane on Stunt Hanger. You know, it'd be real easy, super simple to end the debate, but it's not going to happen. I can tell you that right now. Everybody has a cell phone. Everybody has a camera that's in that cell phone. Why not just make a video of him building the airplane like I do? But it's not going to happen. Wouldn't even have to be in English. Okay, let's see if we can get this stuff down. It's sticking in my hands. Come on. Cyanide. Hey, Craig. Yeah, photos. I ain't buying photos. I want to see video. Everybody got a cell. Everybody has a good camera. But I have no dog in the fight, you know. But I'm the kind of guy, if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. Okay, so we got those we got those kind of taken care of here. Man, it's ridiculous. Smoking now. This is my molded airplane. Okay, that's that part. Put this on here. I think we'll put a piece of parchment on there just in case. It would be a disaster if it stuck to the mold. Like it stuck to that glass. Okay. That should have been never allowed to happen. But what can I say? I wasn't running the show. It was foreign. Okay, let's sand that up. We also need a doubler in there inside the fuselage because I'm going to cut back for where the cowl is on the drawing and simulate cowl flaps. And it's not really much of a weight penalty, you know, a gram maybe. Why is this glue on there or something? Won't worry about it any more than that until I get it glued on the airplane in fiberglass. Okay, we now have to cut the bottom of it. Well, I've been thinking about how am I going to cut the bottom of this, trim the bottom of this off by myself. Well, I got these quick grip mini bar clamps. What are the numbers on this plane? I don't know if you mentioned. It's I don't know, 9.5 nose and 16-inch tail. 60-inch span. Whatever it is, it ain't the same as Billy's. I don't need this stuff sitting on the table. Okay, I wish I could find my pen. And I hate working with pencils on balsa wood. It's ridiculous. Never have my pen handy when I need it. That's a pencil. That's a pencil. God, I can't believe it. Pencil, pencil, pencil. Come on, pen. Because I have no place to work. Oh, there's a pen. Let's see. I had this thing cleared off, but now it's full of crap again because I got no place else to put anything. Okay, we're gonna cut this right there. And we'll put that right there. You see how crappy this line is. So I will tell you this, take a little off at a time, ease up on it, because you take too much, you got to add back on. It's just not worth it. And I still might have to do that anyway. Try to ease into it. That sliver that's there, looks like. least John didn't lose his airplane today. He only broke the needle valve. Okay, oh, I got this sand right here. Notice I'm not sanding this way. You don't want to put any flats in it. It's a good angle to candle on. I can see all the shadows. Yep, got a spot there too. Huh. I'll put a mark here. I'm gonna tape it. Cut through the tape. Gotta have that held down there. Okay, so we got a mark there. Make sure this is pulled up. Yeah. Rather cut it too big than too short. That looks about right. We'll see what happens. You know what? I'm going to cut it bigger than that because I can always come down. Rather make two cuts than one big one and have to fix it. Okay. Yep, I was right. So that's cool. only wood. How many guys have molded before? It's really a good way to make cowls and top blocks and bottom blocks and stuff. This one here is a little different than when I molded the stuff for my Junar. I mean, Junar molding was basically straight form molding. This is kind of compound, but it's not a big deal. It's simple enough. See here, we got some scratches there. That's good enough until I get it on the airplane. Okay, what do you think it weighs? Need a little more glue on that. Doesn't seem to be holding very good. Yep, come right through there. Come on. Oh, I put it back. Way in the back right there. All right. Clean up the mess. We'll see what it weighs, see how it fits. Get the nose trimmed off. Get the bulkhead started in. I will guarantee you that I couldn't carve a block that light. No way. Even if I had 3-pound wood. Take the trash out tonight. Matter of fact, just lay it up there and mark it, and trim it on the nose. Make the first bulkhead to put in it. John and I were talking about the shape of this top here. I mean, it's kind of crappy looking where it broke off. Don't worry about it. You know, this mold could be dented to hell, and your part will still come out perfect. This is not like molding fiberglass. This is just molding the wood. Yeah, cut through that shit stuff. The carbon veil. We got it. Oh, man. Hello, Richard. Okay, that's that part. Now we'll grind it off, make it flat. I need to make this one out of light ply. The reason being is this is where my fuel inlet is going to mount. So it's got to be pretty durable. I figure light ply is good enough. Good enough for my landing gear. It's good enough for that. All right, that's that part. Let's see what it weighs. Come on. One ounce. Perfect. Let's see how it fits. 1 ounce. That's 2 ounces less than I thought. So we're on our way. Get some tape on this. Get some tape on it and see what it's going to look like. A little sliver there needs to be filled, but no big deal. Get that straightened out. Ooh, this is nice. Really light. Well, what do you guys think? You think it's going to be all right? Oh, yeah. I'll go ahead and make the formers. Everybody's wondering how big around this is. It's that big around. See here, yeah. Looks like it fits fairly well. I mean, it's going to be some trimming and fiddling and stuff, but looks pretty good. Let me pick this up a little bit. Pretty good size. Let's see what the whole thing weighs so far. So if this weighed 1 ounce, we're going to add 1 more ounce to this. Probably 2 with all the hardware. Oh, that's nice. That weighs 5.7 ounces. 575 there. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. 5.7. So we'll add 2 ounces. That's 775. Let me get my pencil out. We're going to need to start whittling the weight. 775. 7.75. And we're going to add, we'll say 2 ounces for a cockpit and canopy. So that's 975. 75. 13.5. 18.7. 3.45. 1.5 and 3. Okay. We got to see if we can make this target weight. We're going to continually try to strive and get this right. 9.75 and I'm figuring on the upper side, 13.5 plus 18.7, 345, 3.5, 1.5, 1.5 plus 3. The total airplane, without any paint on it, we're looking at 50 ounces, 49.95, 50 ounces. So we'll add in 5 mystery ounces. That's 55 and a 7-ounce finish. That's 7. This is a big airplane. 55 plus 7. 55 plus 7, 62. Yeah, we'll make it if I stay on track. If I stay on track. Okay, so we need to cut a plywood former for that. Yeah, we'll do that one last, I guess, because I do the balsa wood. I need to get these back formers so it holds its shape. Okay, let's put this over here. Yep, that looks pretty good. Put this on the couch. This can go over here. 60 inches. Wing is leaning up against the wall there. The original is 62, but it only has a 9 3/4 inch cord. This is 60 and it has 11 3/4 inch cord. The wing appears to be more scale-like because of the lower aspect ratio. A P-47 is pretty jugular. That's why they call it the jug. It's fat and squatty. I think this wing is easier to trim and it lifts better. Now I've had the I built 5 of the original P-47s, and the story behind why I kind of gave up on P-47s is Billy and I were standing on Circle 4, the L pad. He asked me, he said, "You going to build any more of those Thunderbolts?" I said, "Nope." He said, "How come?" I said, "Poor design." His neck about snapped off his shoulders. You know, because he did win the worlds with it. But in my opinion, it needed some help, and that's what we're doing here. We're giving it some help and see if I'm right or not. And I believe I am. It's because the guy's a world champion doesn't mean You know, I gotta like what he does. I like the looks of this thing, and his detailing is. I mean, your guy's a spectacular builder. But that's what comes with 60 years of experience. I have, no, he's got 70 years experience. Let's see, almost 70. I have 55 or so. And I have the desire. If I ever get the okay from Bob Hunt, I'll upload the man in his museum. All right, let's make some bulkheads. So which ones do I want to do first? I guess I'll do 9, 7, 8, 9. That's 14 that's in there. 13 is there. 12, 11, 10, 9, 7, 5. Yep, that's right. Okay, so let me find my template material. If you're bored, now would be a time to hide, because this is going to be boring. But we'll get it done somehow. Well, this is my first Razorback. I built bubble tops before. But I'm going to go as far as to make a scale-like 4-blade propeller for it. I'm going to incorporate the Zor propeller into a 4-blade prop. If I can ever get a hold of Dan, we'll talk about it. But I got him coming. And I already got it figured out how to lay it up. I just need Dan's expertise in the mold, and he's got an oven and everything. You know, he's got all the right stuff. But nobody makes a prop like I want. I mean, I've seen some 4-blades. I should have asked Randy today when I talked to him. Bolly's not making that stuff anymore. We just talked about needle valves and stuff. This is 9. This ain't gonna stick. Okay, 9. This is 10. Hopefully I made my mold right and these fit right in without a big headache. I mean, I guess we ought to try one, see if it's right. This is 10. Nah, go for the gusto or just cut them out. What happened to it? 10, 9. It's 11. Damn, slipped. Danny, are you watching? Give me a call after you're done sanding. Called him a couple times today. I think he probably was out cutting grass or something. 11. I know my buddy Jim Lynch is probably watching. Yep, it's a Mylar sheet, template material. Got it off Amazonio. So this is 1312. Yeah. Stupid. C-temp is what this is. So this is 12. And one more, and we're ready to cut wood. Except for the front formers, we'll do that on a separate. We'll just do the back ones here. You'll cut the back, get the back ones formed in so it doesn't lose its shape. Now I've been thinking about this too. How am I going to position these formers exactly where they go? Well, I got an idea for that. I got an idea for everything. When I did the Thunderbolt my way, this is Billy's way. I wanted to meld my ideas with Billy's, because he is super builder and he is a world champion, so you got to know something. So I got he's got more formers in his airplane than I do. But he used 1/8 inch and I used 3/32, so it's half the weight. But I'll guarantee you my airplane ain't gonna come out 53 ounces. There just ain't no way. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Okay, let's cut them out of wood and then we'll get them staked on the fuselage. Can't glue them to the fuselage, but we can jig them. So we want to use a scrap piece. I don't want to use a brand new piece of wood. Do I got any scrap here? By golly, I do. We got plenty of scrap. It's not too awful hateful. Not too hateful. You guys remember when I was in my shop in St. Louis and I showed a picture of a big shelf full of wood and I said my average kit? That's exactly correct. That's when I built that Aries in 11 days. That's back when I was younger and could do those things. 10, 9, 11, 12. We're on 12 now. And last one. The reason I can't glue these on is because the airplane gets built upside down. If I glued them on, they'd be on the bench. Can't do that. 13. I think we're going to put holes in all this stuff too. It would be nice to be some kind of CNC programmer that I could program my laser cutter. And I got a laser cutter. I can't figure out how to use the damn thing. I don't have enough. Well, the problem with that is I can't make that much noise here. And I don't want to stink up the apartment with the laser beam. But when I take it back to St. Louis, and I got some time to monkey with it in a place where I can be hands-on with it, I'll get it figured out. It all depends on the desire. Do I desire to get it figured out? And it just hasn't been a big priority to get that done yet. John and I were in Cleveland or Columbus or whatever that is up north 2 years ago at some motel there. And I just happened to be watching TV and they came on with a laser cutter. I said, I got to have one of them. No rhyme or reason. Just looked cool. Figuring I could make it work, and it's a whole lot harder than you think. At least it is for me. By the time I figure out the code, I can have the damn thing cut and built. You know, them guys on the forum, the designers, the pi times radius square guys, by the time it's like a real airplane. The airplane will never fly until the paperwork is heavier than the airplane. That's BS. I can have it done and in the air before you guys can think about it. I know, we need that one for the angle. I have to cut that one for the angle. Okay, so what was the number of that? And where is it on the plans here? This thing has one bulkhead that I saw somewhere. It was all on its own. It's F8. So where did I see F8? F6 is there, so we'll get that one. That's F6. That's F9. Already got that one. Where in the hell did I see F8? There it is, way over here. Now, why in the heck would they do that? Calling for 1/8" sheet. Probably ought to make it 1/8. because it's, I don't know, 3/32 probably good enough. We'll try it, 3/32. I don't want to add any more extra stuff than I. Yeah, I got a lot of planes. I got a whole house full of airplanes. I got here. I've been taking them back. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 airplanes here. Monato's back in St. Louis. High Rollers back in St. Louis. Continental, Shoestring. I got a lot of them. I've shown them on camera. Let's see if we got a piece of 8 handy. I do. I wish it was a. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and use it. It's, yeah, we'll use 8 there because it appears that he's using this for some kind of structural because it's going side to side, but that's a hard piece. That is a hard piece of wood. What does a hard piece of wood mean? Heavy piece of wood. Let's see if we got any other 8-inch stock in the pile. Here we go. There we go. Have to use 4-inch, but we'll do an F6 and F8. Now, what the hell kind of nonsense is that? I don't think this is going to work, but we'll see what he had in mind. Oh, I get it. I see what he did. He put the cap on it first, and then sanded that round. Okay, so this can't go on until after the cap's on it. And the cap's lifted off so you can glue the damn thing. Oh, up here. Gotta go up here. Move. This might be more difficult than I thought. This is 8. What happened to my pen? I just had to felt it. Ah, well, use this one. 8. The reason why this is not going to be easy is he's got it rounded up here. I don't foresee that working until us putting this on after the cap's on it and sanding it to the shape here. So it's certainly not going to fit inside that fuselage skin. But we'll see what he had in mind, but I won't make it yet. All right, we need to mark where these go. And then, well, no, that doesn't do me any good either. We need to peg this thing with the fuselage. to make it fit right. So this is 9. Another modification that needs to be done, and for you guys who are ever going to build this, is back here on the where the stabilizer goes, it needs to be belted. You need to add a piece of 1/8 inch underneath the stab, because this will break right here. Ask me how I know. The vibration of this big old 30-inch stabilizer sticking out there with all this molded stuff, it'll crack right there. Right there. And the last Thunderbolt I had, in order to not screw up the paintwork, is I cut the bottom section of the fuselage off and made it look like a door, and I belted it from the inside. But this one will be belted before I put it together. So now how am I going to do this? I guess we can do it with some sticks. We'll get some sticks cut here. Sticks and clamps. That's exactly how we're going to do it. So I need 2 pieces this length. Let's get some clamps. I don't know if this will work. I just think it will. What do I know? I'm just a dumb mechanic. I'm not no rocket scientist. Looks pretty good to me. And that is that. The guy asked me, I must have a lot of. How do you know I don't crash them? But I don't. The last one I crashed was in Huntersville for a mechanical error. Not checking that bolt on a stupid sliding horn. Totally my fault. Put this one off to the side. We're gonna need one more. Nope. 10. 10. This one goes here. Come on, get down in there. Now what makes this so nice doing it this way is when I glue the skin on, when I go to put that back on, each one of these things will mate the bulkhead perfectly. And I can glue that and it makes a monocoque egg. Hopefully. Looks like I've done it right. We're going to have to make this one long. I got 2 airplanes at work in my trailer. I got airplanes out the wazoo. Probably ought to look and see if they're wilted in that 100-degree heat in there. But I got no place else to put them. So it is what it is. Okay, let's see if it fits. Don't break. Look at that. Just like I knew what I was doing. Okay, let's tape it there. And then we'll tack it and then glue it. Where's my tape? There it is. Let's get a new bottle with my new long snorkel. I've been using these Teflon tubes, and I like them, but I can't get any more. So I found something that's going to be just as good from Amazon. Took 3 tries to get them, but you get 100 snorkel tips for $7. So they're 7 cents a piece. They're really long and thin and flexible. Come in a cheap Chinese bag. It should work good. Look at how long that tip is. That baby's long. Okie dokie. Let's glue it together, see how it comes out. Let me move this around so you can see what I'm doing. I think we need to tape the side, tape or pin one. Let's see if I got the pins. If the pins are handy, we'll use pins. If they're not, I'll use tape. Yeah. Still got to cut a hole for the rudder. Came out better than I thought. Pretty good way to do things. So now would be the time I wish John was here. Ooh. I'll get it tacked and then I'll take it off and glue it back the other way. Small problem on that one. Slipped. Damn. How the hell did that happen? No, we'll go on to the next one. I have to cut that one out, redo it. That one slipped too. How did that happen? You got two that slipped. Ah, I see why it slipped. It slipped because the stupid thing glued itself to it. That CA is some wicked stuff. What if this one did the same? Nope. Well, take it off and put it back. I gotta get them. I gotta get this one out of here. If you look what happened while I was doing this, it slipped off resting on that. There's a slight gap between it. And fortunately, I only have one side glued. Same with what happened to number 13. But we'll just take this off, reposition it, and get them tacked in there. Do it again. That glue, I got it taped down here. That's what the story is. And theoretically, I could just move it. There we go. Yeah, I'll put that one, put these two back on, but let's glue these real good. Well, I got it apart. If you look in here, it's concave. See, it's like an S. This goes like that. I guess that's so the pilot can see. Like a P-40. Like the P-51 too. Actually. Ah! Broke it. So I got 3 to do now. We're going to put a spanner across that so that doesn't happen again. 9, 10. Try again. 9, 10, try again. Let's see here. Put these in the center so I don't have a problem. Oh, I got 3. I only got 2 in there. Okay. What the hell did I do? That's okay. We'll get it. And 13, which is the back one. At least we got 2 in there. If first you don't succeed, get a bigger hammer. I'm putting this truck body The guy I work for is a knucklehead. I'm putting this truck body on this old truck to refurb or something. I don't know what you call it. The bed is sitting on the frame rails and it needs to go forward an inch. What do you think he tells me to do? Get a hammer and hammer it. Yeah, right. So Monday, I'm going to take the forklift and run into it. Okay, let's try this again. Should be all right. Just need to pay better attention. Yeah. Get a hammer and hammer it. Yeah, right. 3, 4, 5,000 pounds or whatever. Yeah, I can hammer it. It'll move. Yeah, sure. That's what happens when you're working for guys that have never worked out in a shop, don't know anything about mechanics or how to physically do anything except drive a fork truck. Okay. If I do it from the top, it will glue to the fuselage, and we can't have that. So I have to do it like this somehow. I need another hand. John, where are you? Try it like that. Okay. I think I got it. Yeah, there's no good way to hold it. That's that one. Okay, good. Now this one. I just need to get it tacked so I can detail do it off the fuselage. 13. Any luck, we can get this one on without gluing that stick on there. Okay, we still got 11 people watching. That's unreal. I figured you'd be asleep by now. Okay. Not want to stick. Make it stick. Yeah. Okay, you saw how this former cracked when I squashed it. Well, you're going to have some knucklehead grab your airplane and squeeze it. So we're going to take a 1/4-inch stick and push across there. It's pretty good. Okay, let's get them sticks set up to go across there. You guys got any questions? I see there's 13 of you. Can you hear me? Nobody's saying shit. What I need on here is a moderator that knows what I'm doing, that can answer questions while I'm working. So if somebody asks a question, the moderator can answer. Because it's very hard for me to work and read the topics. I wonder how much weight we added for that. Okay, I need a stick. I need a couple of sticks. What do we want to put in it? 32nd, 16th. I think 132 would be better than a 16th. So let's do this. We'll make one stick. This stick right here will save the day from somebody breaking your airplane. I can see that coming. Let's see, did it get moved? No. How long have we been on? Hour and 47 minutes. Wow. Wow. Well, this bottle must be empty. Empty or old, because it doesn't stick very good. There we go. There we go. So I'm putting an extra piece into the airplane that it doesn't call for. Only because I know what will happen if I don't. Come on. Fortunately for me, I have a new bottle. Well, did you guys get anything out of this this video besides watching me thimble around? That's what it is. This bottle's out. Empty. Yeah, almost. Gotta turn it way up. One more. We're done. Now we won't put that top cap on. You're watching. Don't put that top cap on until after it's glued on the airplane. That way I can take this snorkel, reach down in there and glue all these joints. Glue these to the bulkheads. Let's see how much weight we added. God, I hope it didn't double it. Might have though. No, 1.15. So whatever 1.5, it's about 8 grams. Let's see, 28.33 to an ounce. 28, and it was an ounce, so 28. 30, 32, 4 grams. Let's see, 28, 5 grams. Away it goes. So now I got to sand this flat right down to the bulkheads. And I don't know how that fits in there. It must go way down inside the fuselage. That's the only way it can go. I'll have to look and see what he had in mind. I'm gonna have to open up the cockpit here shortly. And I'm gonna fit the canopy before all this gets put together. So when I set it on, it's already done. All right, we've been on 2 hours. I think that's about all I can do. I mean, I'll work later on, but it's really hard to talk for 2 hours and not have anybody to talk to. My old lady could do it, but I can't. Talking, say nothing. Gotta clean this place up today too. So what do you think? Is this gonna be a big mama or what? I like it. I can see it. Now, these P-47, the Razorback model, was an Army Air Corps, and they were mostly olive drab, green. I ain't painting my airplane olive drab. So it's gonna be a gray fantasy squadron scheme. I've looked and looked and looked for a decent looking Thunderbolt scheme, and I'll just make my own. There's a little wedge up there in the nose. I have to add that little wedge there yet, sand it straight. And we're going to have to reposition this bottom piece on the cowl to get it square so that it fits down. But it's coming. It's pretty close. I'm going to try to tack it together and get the fuselage finished so that when I cut it apart and split the fuselage and stick the wing in it, all I got to do is glue it back together and we're ready to go. I don't have, when I built them other Thunderbolts, of course I was working in a different environment. I had some room. Here I got, this is all the room I got. I got 2 benches, 2 foot by 48 inches, one behind me and one here. The one behind me is filled with crap, and the one here I got to keep moving and shuffling. But when I'm at home in St. Louis, I got a workshop. I can spread out. So when I built the other Thunderbolts, I molded the skins and got them ready, but I didn't finish everything up. I just put it together and stuck the skins on it, and because I could move the whole airplane around. Well, here I can't do that, so I'm going to finish the wing out of the airplane where we get it, real nice and ready to go. Get the tissue on it, so on and so forth. It doesn't look like I'm going to make the Cleveland. I wanted to kind of have this airplane together for the Cleveland contest, not flyable, just the woodwork together, so that I could hand it to Billy and say, what do you think? But it doesn't look like I'm going to have that done. I only have, 3 weeks. And it's just not going to get there. Not at an hour a day or 2 hours a day or whatever. I'd have to put in some 8-hour days. Cover the wing, get it together. So it'll get done when it gets done. I don't need it. I got airplanes to fly. It's just the way it is. All right, I'm going to eat dinner and watch a little TV, and then I'll come back and work on this for a while. I don't think I'll go online. I mean, it's just too hard to talk for 2 hours straight. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends. Join Stunt Hanger Forum. If you're not a member of the forum, you must use your real first and last name or I won't approve you. It could take me anywhere between an hour and 24 hours to approve it. So it has to be a valid email address or else you won't get the notification that I approved you. So a lot of guys try to scam through Joe Bellcrank, Ben Dover, and, just stupid stuff. And it ain't happening. So, it's a human interaction. It's not a computer. So when I look at it and it says Mickey Mouse or Benjamin Franklin or some nonsense, you ain't getting through. So you better use your name. So like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you on the next video. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.